Good evening, guys. Brandon and I just got home from work and we are back at it working on our walker restoration here. So I'm going to show you guys what we got going on here. Alright, so we just installed the instrument panel box with the wiring harness and the PTO lever engagement here. We have this PTO linkage assembly here all loose for now. Now that we have it all lined up, we're going to tighten up the bolts on that.
What's up, everybody?
I'm not going to show you guys the back of that instrument panel because we have some surprises going on here. We're showing you guys what we got going on, but there's going to be some things left for secrecy until the end. You have a, wait a second. In that light there, it's making like a, oh wow, look at that. No, it's making, oh wow, it's like an aura, it's like an aura or something over you. That's really interesting.
So guys, not perfect, okay? Made a mistake. Ken, thanks for pointing it out. Yesterday when we put the hydro fans on, I put them on backwards. Yeah. Whoops. That's why I love your comments, guys. Thanks for pointing that out. I almost missed it, but of course Ken, the walker god, caught me. So we're gonna change these fans around today too. Like Renee said, we have this linkage assembly loose. She's going to tighten it up and then we'll grease all those zerks there. After that's done, we're going to put the air cleaner assembly back in and get that ready. Alright, so real quick, we ended up swapping out the fans to the opposite sides. Ken, I hope you're happy now. Renee's going to tighten up this linkage now, the PTO linkage. And then we'll put the air cleaner assembly on. Alright, so lovely Renee just tightened up the linkages. Babe, pull the handle up. Make sure everything's good there. Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to work, just like that. Alright, now I'm going to have you grease all those zerks.
Okay. Is it on there?
Yep. One pump is all it should need. See how it came out right there? That's what you want. Okay. Nice. Always important to keep these greased up, guys. That's the secret to long life. I know walkers are a pain in the butt with all these zerks, but man, you know, it really helps moving parts last a lot longer.
I was almost thinking we were out of something. So I'm like, what's going on here?
Yep, there you go. Perfect.
But then it came out.
We got one more right there. Nice.
Alright, so we just put the gas tank in, and I have to say I was kind of quite surprised because when Brandon said we were going to put the gas tank in, I thought there was going to be, this was going to be like a little more involved than it actually was, but it was quite easy, believe it or not. It just kind of seems to just drop right in.
Now I know a lot of you guys are gonna say the tank is supposed to be clear for a reason. And that's so you can see how much gas you got left, but Renee didn't want a clear gas tank. She wanted it black, so I painted it black. Say hi, buddy. the paint's probably gonna come off it if I spill fuel on it. I'm not sure. We'll see. I use that Krylon Fusion stuff. But hey, the gas tank's black and we didn't have to buy another one for 240 bucks or however much they are. So there you go.
All right, so a little conversation going on behind the scenes here right now. Brandon painted this gas tank last night when I was cooking dinner, and I thought it would be a great idea to have a black tank because on Brandon's Walker mower, his gas tank is black, and I like the look of that. But when I said I wanted a black gas tank, I guess I wasn't thinking and just assumed that it has a gauge like his, but he painted my tank black. So when we were just talking about this on camera, I said, well, what does it matter if it doesn't have a clear tank? Ours doesn't have a clear tank. And then I looked and I said, oh my gosh, Brandon, there's no gas gauge on this thing. So I think we'll be ordering one of those this winter, definitely. Then we're gonna.
Hey, at least you got a gas tank, you know?
Well, how would I have this thing running if we didn't?
I don't know.
So how am I gonna know if this thing's getting low on fuel?
It'll stall.
So when it stalls, I'm gonna flag you down to come fill it up.
Wouldn't be the first time.
All right, I have a mystery question, something that's been bothering me for a while. Why on earth does Walker not come up with a design to have the fuel gauge on the instrument panel? I'll never understand this, why the tanks, when they have a gas gauge, which this one does not, they sit under the hopper. What is with that? I know, like, shame on us for sometimes not checking when we're out on a property, like before we go out onto the property, but you would think it would be right there with everything. I'm not sure about that. If somebody can answer this question for me, please leave an answer in the comments down below. That'd be great. I did a good job labeling that stuff. Show the viewers what we got going on here.
Air cleaner bolt.
I have everything labeled and in boxes. I keep him organized.
Yep.
All right, tighten that up right there. Needs to be a little bit tighter.
Your job. All right, guys, so Renee's tightening up the air cleaner assembly, getting that all nice. Babe, after you do that one, you gotta tighten up this one, okay?
All right.
So Renee's tightening up this one now. All right, guys, so we've got quite a bit accomplished in a short period of time. How long have we been working on this bed? A little over a week? We got a glare coming through here.
I don't remember. When did I pick this thing up? I think I picked it up Wednesday? I think I picked it up Wednesday. So less than a week, 5 days.
So we've been working on this mower 5 days, and this is how far we've come in a short period of time.
We've been working on it 4 days. I brought it home 5 days ago and we started on Thursday working on it.
Yeah, so a few of you asked if we rattle canned the frame, and yes, we did. I ended up painting it with a Rust-Oleum quick dry gloss black. Me and Renee basically stripped the whole frame down to bare metal as best as we could with a wire brush and a grinder. So we pretty much scaled the entire frame. I left the hydros and the final drives in only because I didn't want to disturb any of the linkages or any of the settings or anything like that, and we knew that we were going to black out the chassis, the whole thing. If we weren't going to go that route, I would have taken the hydros out and have had them separate, but we made the decision to black out the entire frame, so I left the hydros and the final drives in. Pretty much every single part that we've touched so far, we have wire brushed, cleaned, made sure it's working correctly. You know, giving it some fresh paint, gave it some grease, make sure everything's good there. You know, this is going to be a good machine. I really have a lot of confidence in it. You know, it started out pretty much a basket case, but it's come a long way in a short period of time, and I'm very happy with it so far. I think it's going to perform quite well. It's going to be a nice machine, that's for sure. So the next part of the build is going to be the metal work on the body, which is over there. Okay, I'm not going to include it on this video. I was thinking about including it on this video, but I'm not. I'll do the body and the deck on a separate video. What I'm going to do is turn this fan off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do all my welding first, get this to where it needs to be, get all this patched up and looking real nice, and then I'll take it over to my buddy to have him blast it, and then we'll paint it up. But this is going to be the next segment. This will be on the next video. This and rehabbing the deck, and then the engine build will be the last part. So I'm going to get the whole tractor together minus the engine, and then we'll rebuild the engine and stick it in, and hopefully she'll run. What do you think, babe?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Are you happy with your mower so far? So far
So good. I think we're running right on schedule, because I told you I got to get that ham in the oven, and I think it's getting close to that time.
I'm hungry, so yeah, we got to definitely get moving. You know, we have a short timeline to get this thing done, because Renee's dying to use it for fall, and obviously fall's right around the corner. And you know, that was a promise I made to her. I said, listen, if we're going to do it, we're going to get it done. She asked if we could get it done pronto, because she's been dying to have her own machine. So I said, okay, whatever it takes. Happy wife, happy life.
Oh, please.
So yeah, we just been.
You didn't take the advice years ago.
Yeah. Have you learned anything so far?
Yeah, I've learned a good amount so far. It's definitely going to take some time for me to fully comprehend it. It seems like pretty simple. But
yeah.
I've never really worked on too much, so.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, I know when I was first getting into walkers, I was like, where do you even start working on something like this? It just looks like everything's just smashed in there, jammed in there. But once you start wrenching on them, guys, there's really not a whole lot to them. And the design hasn't changed much over the years. I mean, if you buy a new one today, the layout is the exact same. The only thing you're dealing with now is EFI, and they put a top system, they call it, on the hydros, which is a separate reservoir that keeps the oil flowing through there. Other than that, it's the same thing, you know. They haven't changed.
So that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. If you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. It'll be greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you for tuning in. Brandon's going to pick up a little bit, as much as we can. We got quite the mess going on out here, but he's going to start. We got a long way to go before this garage is even close to clean. I'm getting a little anxious working out here, but I'm going to jump in the house, throw my ham in the oven, which I don't eat ham. I think I'm probably gonna cook myself shrimp or something, but I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna throw the ham in the oven, and Brandon's gonna clean up out here, and we'll catch you on the next one.
As far as a messy garage goes, if it ain't messy, no work's getting done, okay?
Yeah, that's true. But
I know it looks like a bomb went off now, but once this machine's done, we'll clean it all out.
He just keeps telling me every time I'm like, oh, what is with this mess? He's like, everything is strategically placed. I know where everything is.
Yep.
And then I'll go to look for something and I'm like, Brandon, where is this? And he goes, I have no idea. I thought everything was strategically placed. That's why I signed myself up for labeling and Ziploc bagging every single part, so that when I say, where is this part? And he says, I don't know. I say, oh, I have it, actually. I know where it is.
Well, guys, we'll catch you on the next video. We appreciate you tuning in. Adios.
Have a good night, guys.